regardless of, is official. It's official, and I'm seeing it more and more every day. Everybody, I'm seeing it more and more. More is being revealed to me, and I'm at a point right now where I just got to go ahead and put it out for the people, and I'm sure a lot of people out there may have uh, may have a fair understanding of the type of game that's uh, being played out here within humanity and our society, the different monopolies and the so-called competitive field and politics. But right now I'm here in Terminal 5, and I tell you, the occurrences that's taking place is childish. I really feel like it's a waste of time in regards of it seems like I'm being put through a test, yeah, trial and error. But I see a lot of fake shit out here, a lot of scams, a lot of props, a lot of setups, and unscrupulous people. And I'm at a point where I'm just so fed up with it that I question how long are we gonna continue to indulge in this? I question what is it that my parents are doing. Some people would say you a grown man do for self. But let me tell you something. As true as that is, let me tell you, and I haven't said this on camera. I mean, I haven't said this in any of my videos I posted on YouTube, but I'm gonna say it now. I'm so humble and quite patient indeed that when I came into consciousness and I've been bearing witness of the severity of such a realm, you know what I said to myself that that I haven't said or exposed to the public, and I am now. And this ties into the verse in the Bible where it talks about honor your father and your mother. That when I came into consciousness and I started to see I started getting in tune with it more and more, and I see the severity. That I said, yo, I have been reborn, or I am being reborn. So therefore, I'm gonna do more than honor my mother and father. I'm gonna let them lead me and guide me, in addition to my ancestors. So we have to consider, especially for those who know the book, my mother and father who's here on earth. I'm letting them guide me because they know the road. But those are my terrestrial bodies. My celestial bodies are my ancestors, the one who passed on, my angels. I don't think a lot of people understand what I'm saying. I've tuned in so hard, and I guess that this is why things are moving at such a pace because I really went in with all that. I said, yo, I gotta let my parents do this. Sometimes I look for uh, verbal cues, look for my parents to, tell me certain things, from out of their mouths. But, my father wasn't there for me for quite a while, but I reconnected with him. If he called me today or tomorrow, he give me the word, say, look, do this, it's going down. It's going down. Trust me. My mother too. But I'm only guessing that that hasn't happened yet in such a way because nonverbal communication and actions seems to be more far paramount than verbal communication and action. However, we gotta learn how to mix the two or blend it. To have been born again, we want to be so. Some of us move too fast, don't want to listen to our parents, work alongside them, with them, because they learn from us and we learn from them. We are forever teachers and students. That's why there's different degrees of knowledge. And through, we still get to learn. We are all learning still, day in and day out. Learn something new every day. And if not learn something new, you surely get put into remembrance, or should be get put into remembrance of some things that we should, ought to follow. Yeah. I'm beginning to learn what true love is. Unconditional love. You have the kind of love that's measurable, and then you have that kind of love that's immeasurable. When I had a lot of my YouTube videos in which I took down, that was love I was giving to the people. Although I may have been showing myself approved to the knowledge that I have been acquiring by whichever means that is surely accounted for within the spiritual realm. As far as I'm concerned, well, I guess time will certainly show, but it seems like, as far as I can see, much haven't changed, which goes to show that people are still docile, fearful, and unbelieving of what has been said and what ought to be done. And so now it makes me question, what God are we praying to out here that still have us collectively in this condition, and we still practicing or indulging in wicked sexual deviances? Men out here walking like women, dressing like women. Yo, vice versa, women looking like men. The trans out here. Some people be like, yo, just live your life. But let me tell you something. Just live my life. What life are we living collectively? How about I tell you, come on and do this thing with me? huh? Which is far more honorable than graduating from college, getting a good job, and providing. Not to discredit that. It's a good deed. That's what men ought to do. But let's not forget what kind of corrupt world we live in, and the amount of perversions that's still pervasive. Yo, I don't think people understand the detriments of this thing, man. I showed love, man, and I still do. I'm talking. 4 days ago, cause I stay within the airport, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They told my van. This is a while ago. I ain't ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Cause I'm learning so much. Anyhow, 4 days ago, 4 nights ago, in fact, to be more thorough, there's a gay dude that came and sat next to me. Before him, it was another one. And I can see how the spirit is moving out here. For instance, as I just looked over, they got a dude. I'm here in Terminal 5 right now. Looked like he just checked in, but he got his pants sagging, showing his ass, literally in front of people. He want to show that his underwear matches the same color underwear he got on, matches his hat. And he a dark-skinned brother, black brother. Look like he's from Senegal or something. See how the spirit works? See how the energy works? Anyway, moving on. Tell both of them brothers what's going on the other night. I let them know that their energy is messing with mine. And I didn't say it in an evil way or no bad way or conflicting way. I just let them know. Then I gave word. I part this upon them. Why is it or in fact, wow. Um, I just saw some excuse me as I got interrupted, but she just looked just like my ex. And I thought that was her because I haven't seen her face in so long. I was about to get up. Anyway, that wasn't her, but looked just like her. Anyhow, I let the brothers know that just think about the idea that if my mother and my father was gay from the outstart, I would never be here. And you won't be here. Because two women don't create life, two men don't create life. So the more we continue to indulge in that, we bring death into our covenants and our legacy. And then I said, yo, how many brothers are spreading the word? I let it be known on my YouTube, on my Instagram. Here I am doing it once again. And one of them was like, yo, well, how do you control this thing? It feel like they can. He's like, yo, it's like I can't control it. I said, yo, you remember seeing the movie The Exorcist, you know, which is a form of crucifixion, what she was going through. I said, remember when her hands were tied up, feet was tied, symbolic to Jesus on the cross, that concept. I said, well, when you think about it, you're not eating, you're not drinking, that's fasting. Your body is being cleansed, right? And as far as the Jesus figure on the cross, what power was the only power that can get Jesus off the cross? The Creator, the true universal God force. Do you follow? You get it? crucifixion is not bad. They just made it seem bad. They perverted it. The wicked provocateurs. Exorcism is not bad. It's nothing spooky. It's needed for a lot of y'all out there. Stop playing with them. Man, look, man. I told him I hope he spread the word. I told him what he can first do is don't don't eat for 3 days. You can drink water and pray periodically. In fact, the four corners of the earth is so prominent that we ought to pray 4 times a day. You can pray more than that, but I say 4 times of the day to get in line with the four corners of the earth, which is north, east, south, west. Right? 12, 3, 6, 9. And I know I got eyes out here on me. People be wanting to see me do it, but I've done it already. Within my time where I was going vegan and plant-based, having no sex, no smoking, no drinking, no dairy. I did it already. And it was a good stretch. It's just that at the time when I was in it and I was doing it, I wasn't coming on YouTube and Instagram and let everybody know, hey, look, hey, here's what I'm doing. Hey, you do it too. I went through it already. So I'm at a different level now than most. So they're looking for me to be, I guess, doing it all the time. When I already have it in here and in here. So I have different allowances than most that haven't done it yet. But some people wouldn't understand that. Because they can't comprehend it, they think it's false. When they can't continue to see why I'm still here to this day. Now I'm learning so much, man. I'm glad for it, and I hope it just comes to bear fruit for the world. Because I see why we're continuing to suffer collectively, because if I'm equated to having God-like energy, well, I can see how the true creator looks upon us as well. Like, damn, what the hell are y'all, what the hell, what the heavens are y'all waiting for? The longer it takes, y'all heard me. I don't think a lot of people gonna follow that. Once you in tune and you link to the creator, it's the same thing. If I had a congregation and it's like people they're not taking heed and conceding to what I'm saying and doing, following the steps and guidelines and doing their jobs to step up and elevate and ascend, it's like futility sets in. Hurt is associated too, because it's like, come on. With all the evil that's prevalent in this world. Anyway, look, man. Anyway, I know a lot of things is easier said than done. I know the rabbit hole, so-called rabbit hole, goes deep. And I just gotta say, being that we African people are dominant, right? Not recessive. We are true kings and queens. Well, as above, so below. As within, so without. If we're not where we ought to be righteously, then even in the underworld, considerably in the underworld, hell on earth, don't look like we went in there either. Every time things are not going our way, we are still so-called oppressed, mistreated, and all these things that we're facing, the diseases, mental illnesses, or whatnot, here in America, then how can we not? How can we always want to point our point our fingers at the white man, our brothers and sisters, our European brothers and sisters who are of recessive nature? Follow what I'm saying. We're not even showing how we real kings and queens on even in the underworld, and we gonna continue to dabble. Y'all want to play in this LGBTQX shit? Want to be all perverted and all this, gangsters and all this? Do you follow what I'm saying? What's up? Where are we going wrong? Now they came from us, right? So what God are they praying to that we not praying to that got them in that position still of power? And don't just get so racist or whatever. Think critically. Watch their behaviors, their mannerisms. Take a look at what they got going on. See how they practice good hygiene, because good hygiene is great. Just look and observe. Peace, man. Have a good one, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I say.